Heyo, folks, and welcome to episode 84 of Malt and Magic, the Forgotten Kingdom of Nile. 84 is a very big number, and it's getting very scary that how big it is and how long we've been on the air, but it's amazing as well. Hello to everybody who is joining us on Twitch. Hello to everybody who's joining us on the podcast. Hello to everybody watching on YouTube. We love you all. Thank you very much for being here. Before we get into this week, given the fact that we need to pick up a fight that we didn't finish last week, let's do my usual thank yous, or our usual thank yous, as we run down the list. So thank you to Incarnate, Albert Rodeo, and Dungeon Alchemist for all things mapping, virtual tabletop. Well, yeah, virtual tabletop in terms of the actual map and using the tokens and that sort of stuff. And of course, a huge thank you to D&D Beyond, who help us maintain our characters, help me maintain these combat encounters, and generally help me manage the game. Massive shout out to Hero Forge, who have helped me create, or the tool has helped me create, the various tokens that you will see on screen very shortly. And of course, a huge shout out to the tools that we use, or I use, behind the scenes for those extra DM hints and tips and extra tools. So Kasoon, 5e Magic Shop. Of course, our stream would be nothing without its sound effects and musical ambience, so a shout out to Tabletop Audio there, and a massive thank you and shout out to BattlePods. Brain just went, what are you trying to say? So you can see the code on screen, Malt Magic. When you register with that code, you will get yourselves a nice cheeky discount, so do not miss out. Go and use it. Whether you're doing your own streams or whatever you will potentially use sound effects for, go and grab them. They are amazing. You can see all the social links along the bottom there. So Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. Still struggle not to say LinkedIn every week, given I did it once, and now I have to think, don't say LinkedIn, and still end up almost saying it. I've already said hello to everybody on the podcast, but for anybody who's not gone and visited our podcast yet or listened to the podcast yet, please go do so. It's available on your podcast platform of choice. It's also accessible through our website, where you can also watch the YouTube videos in a page together if you really wanted to. So all there on the website, ready for you to go and consume at your leisure. And that is it. I got through that really quickly tonight, because I'm anxious to go and continue this fight and see what happens, because we're in the Feywild, and everybody knows how much I love the Feywild. But before we get into that, I do have to say that we will not be streaming next week. We are taking another day off just because we've all got some various work bits and life bits that we need to deal with. But we will be back the week after, so I believe it's the 21st, if my maths is correct, 21st, Monday the 21st, back to see how the adventure continues. And that is my intros done. So enough of me. There will most certainly be adult language and adult humour in this episode. You have been warned. Let's roll.
Hi-yo.
Hello.
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 Are we all well?
Yeah, good, thank you. Not with it.
Yeah, it's been a Monday, but hopefully we will all soon get into the swing of things, given it is sort of the first few minutes of the show. I think everybody has that haze. So, in order to get over that haze, should we do the roundup, lineup, roundup, whatever? So I'm Matt, I'm the Dungeon Master. I also play our quite poorly psychic character of Bothrid, who's not looking great right now.
Poorly? Fuck off, he's got about as much health as I live with on a daily basis.
For Bothrid, this is poorly.
Oh. And I'm Ander Hornraven, your lovable human rogue bard.
Hornraven?
I keep forgetting. I'm not using my maiden name anymore, am I?
He's trying to get by in the Feywild without no one knowing who he is.
God damn it.
It's a bit fucking late for that. Anyway, so Mal,
I'm Smo, and I'm playing Kirik Gravetusk, the cleric fighter. Who, yeah, let's see how it goes today. I have a feeling that. Well, I always have a feeling things are going to go wrong. So.
The ominous grave cleric.
Is that because you play with me and Dave? Sorry.
Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? Yeah. I'm Dave. I play Dagon the Brave, the Goliath fighter warlock.
Excellent.
That's
I'm
it.
just warming up some dice.
That's it. I mean,
which...
yeah, you know, he's as brain messed as I am at the moment, so it will go well.
Yes, I'm struggling to pick a d20 tonight, so I'm rolling them all.
Not the one you used last week.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, can I choose which one you use?
No, no.
The one that only goes up to 12 would be good.
Just roll the d12 all the time, please.
Except for damage. Thank you.
That'll do. Cool. So, last we left off then, we had sort of navigated our way around this castle somewhat, having flown using various means up to the sort of exterior, found a way in through what looked like some stable type doors, and then proceeded into the castle, proceeded to pretty much get lost very, very quickly. But then did find a dungeon room where you came across a strange looking hag who crawled out of a cage herself and was very much like this puppeteer type character. A difficult fight somewhat, not in terms of HP I don't think, but certainly difficult to try and overcome some of her abilities, and an interesting fight. However, you did overcome her and she disappeared in a big puff of smoke. And in it, or after she had left, there was then the orb that was in the cell, centre cell within that dungeon, that then shattered to show shadowy figures reminiscent of yourselves in the exact places you were. And after some shenanigans, Dagon poofed out of nowhere, or poofed into non-existence and appeared elsewhere in the house, which I doubt, unless the players have gone back and watched last week's episode, they probably haven't figured that out just yet. And then you all proceeded to go and kick your inky figures over, and disappeared and reappeared in various points around the house. Bothra ended up getting chained to a throne. I think Kirik ended up downstairs somewhere, and Ander ended up pretty much back outside. You then managed to, in various ways, find each other again. Managed to find the throne, and suggested a particular wizard-type character to escort you to the mirrors. And in doing so, entered a room where there was sort of 5 or 6 other individuals, each looking more menacing than the rest. There were the 2 sort of armoured figures with these winged helmets. There was 2 characters carrying staffs with these sort of bone helmets on. A small dwarf-like orc who skulked in the background, and then the wizard character, and this Jafar type character, as he was coined last week, with his serpent staff. And the fight ensued, and there was absolute chaos for the end of our episode last week, with spells going off everywhere, slow yet again being the bane of my existence, and that is where we begin tonight, back into the action at the top of the round. So we do not need to roll initiative, we are straight back into the fight. The map can come up whenever you are ready, Mr. Wizard, and let's go.
Okay, press some buttons this end.
Pucker up.
You may have just gone through it there. Is K no longer...
K is no longer in the suggestion spell,
yeah.
and is back in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm concentrating on slow.
You are concentrating on
of
slow.
course, you moved it to slow, actually, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, then. Here we go.
Excellent. So there we are even, and we are straight to the top of the round, which is Bothrid, who can't rage, fully out of rages, but he is, however, going to use his double-bladed quarterstaff to try and attack SB. So we're going to get A natural 1 to begin with. There we go. Let's get that out of the way.
Oh, come on, Wuthering.
And a 16. So I need to remember these. A 16 does hit. That is then going to be 2 of them. So that'll be 3, 7, 12 points of slashing damage. To be, or not to be. 12 points of slashing damage. Bothrid then will do his little bonus jab with the rear end of the staff. For an 18, which will also hit, so that will be a grand total of an additional 4 points of damage. Max damage on that one. 4 points of damage, so that's action, bonus action. He's not going to move. SB is now also bloodied. And then we are over to Kay, who, having been knocked around by Dargon and Kirik, is not happy, but sees Ander having sort of cast this spell across the majority of his comrades. He is going to...
Help.
Okay. Is he? Not yet. No, not yet. Okay. From his staff, this bolt is going to shoot out towards you, Ander.
I'm going to duck and it's going to
There's
hit
a 19... not a 19, does a 17
17
hit, sorry.
Yes. I'm not going to duck, I'm going to take it straight to the face. Brilliant.
So that's going to be 7 and could be a lot better. You are going to take 12 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I need a concentration check from you, please, sir.
Yes. And that would be a natural 20.
Natural 20, so you're fine.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
First one of the night.
First roll of the night. They're going to get worse.
He's then going to do that 2 more times.
What, to me?
Yep.
Oh.
So the next one is an 18 to hit.
Uh-huh.
So that is then going to be 5... Ugh, 12 again.
Ooh.
So another
Okay.
concentration check.
Oh, yeah. That one's a 13.
13 is enough. And the next one is a grand total of 8. As 2 of these bolts just shoot out of his staff and into you, and the other one just like a limp balloon just flies off into the distance. That will be
47 hit points.
yep,
I'm
that will be
bloodied.
his go. Oh, are you bloodied? Not yet.
What are you on now?
47.
47 out of 86. He's not
Oh,
bloodied yet.
no.
Ooh, nearly.
Nearly. But it is your go, sir.
I will. I don't want to be stood near anybody. Ooh, too close to everybody. So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on WB, please. So that'll be a Wisdom 18 saving throw.
Is that a concentration spell?
Don't tell me that. No.
Just testing.
You always make me doubt myself when you ask the question, because I'm like, no, I can do that.
That's
And you're, are you sure?
exactly what I should be doing. So wisdom saving throw, yeah? That is a 6.
Yeah. Ha! Okay, so this is 3d6 psychic damage, which is 7 psychic damage, and you have to move as far away from me as possible, which means I'll also get an opportunity attack against you.
But he can only move half speed because he's slowed.
Oh,
Okay.
cock, I should have done it on SB.
So it'll be 5, 10, 15. SB is also slowed.
Okay. So I get my
5, 10, 15
attack.
opportunity. You do indeed. So with
So I
a
get to
melee
attack
weapon
twice.
of your choice.
I figured out a way to attack twice. I'm going to stab him with Shank. With a 27 to hit.
That will hit. Yes,
And-
stab the bastard while he runs away.
And 9 piercing damage.
Huzzah for an island! Shank's relatively pleased with that. And that will be
And then-
that will be your go. Apart from
As my
movement.
bonus action, I
Yes, fair enough.
will disengage to. That's a wall sconce. I'll go there.
Okay, so you move 5 feet away to there. Cool. That you done?
Yes.
Excellent. It is then ZK's go, who can only make a shingle attack. Still, he's going to duck over the table, or jump up over the table and beam a dagger towards you. I think this might be. Yes, at disadvantage. So that's a 19 or a 19. Rolled the exact.
So did you
same-
say
same
Z-
time.
ZK is trying to launch a spell, did you say?
Trying to launch a dagger at you.
Oh, okay.
So that is going to be 4 points of piercing damage. In fact, no, it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 10 points of piercing damage in total.
Cool.
You can do it.
Now I'm blooded.
Now you're bloodied.
Oh, I got to roll. Hang on, let me roll. Concentration. That one's a 5.
5. There we go. The concentration spell is done.
Balls.
Which means slow is no longer active.
Cock it.
Panic!
My day just got a whole lot better. Which means then, because that is no longer active, ZK can now do other shit.
Yay.
Okay, he's then going to throw a second dagger. This time, also at disadvantage. No, not going to be at disadvantage. Fuck this. We're going to go roll over the top. Get within. Yep, then going to throw a dagger at you and without disadvantage this time.
I feel prejudiced against in this fight.
And that is 10. So this time throws the dagger and it just catches in that marble pillar next to you and then skitters off across the floor.
Good.
So that will be, what was that? That was 5, 10, 15 over the table. Is then going to take a bonus action to go 5, 10, 15 back and hide. Okay, so cool. Notes. There we go. That is its go. We are then over to Dogon.
Right then. Okay, next
No more
one's
slow.
looking real blooded.
Not looking happy.
Okay then. I will say I shall... Okay, I'm just trying to remember. Did I have my shield out? I don't think I did I?
No.
I didn't get it back from you
didn't.
guys, did I? No.
Nope.
No, that's
Still on
fine.
Bothrod's back.
Yes.
It is on
absolutely
Bothrid's
is.
back.
So that is going to be a two-handed swipe towards K. I'll do one.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
Now, did I hex anyone in this one? I don't think I did.
Nope.
Nope.
Hex
did
is not
not.
on. Nobody is hexed.
That's fine. So that'll be 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points of slashing damage. Excellent.
Yeah, okay. Another one. 31 to hit.
Yeah, just a bit.
Oh, nice. 18 points of slashing damage.
It's only a squishy fucking wizard.
It's full damage, that one. Was.
With those two swipes, K staggers and sways and sort of staggers around for a moment and sort of catches themselves with the staff on the floor. And you can see them sort of look to you with that almost look of acceptance in their face, but is also pain.
But they're still not down.
No.
Okay. That is only... Oh, that is that. So, yes, that is... I can't do math tonight. 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
15 points of slashing damage.
As you run Timiel's wrath through this guy's chest and just sort of lift him up slightly and then withdraw as the body slumps to the ground and Kate is dead.
I would then like to bonus action. I shall use my energy as I spin round. I'll grab hold of my dagger and I shall fling it at S. Is it SB in the centre next to Bothrid?
How?
Bonus action. Quick toss.
Fair.
So bonus
Alright.
action, quick toss
Yes.
with superiority dice. So I'll add a D10 to it. This is when a dagger does some insane damage if it hits. So if I roll to hit, and that, yes, they're in range, so I don't have disadvantage on that. So that will be a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Okay, so I roll that one and a D4. So that is 14 points of piercing damage from the dagger.
Nice.
14 points piercing damage. As this dagger hits SB, you can see the female sort of character with this sort of bone helmet holds onto the staff and the dagger hits her in the back and disappears, turns invisible. It's always good when the icon doesn't turn invisible. So let's just let's get rid of that for now. There we go. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
I'm going to run up to where I thought they were with my movement 5-10. And I would like to action surge and swipe again.
Okay, go for it.
So that's with disadvantage.
Nice.
It is a
Race to the
disadvantage.
Race to the hero.
Okay. 16 to hit.
Would hit. However, your blade
She down.
hits nothing.
Okay. Then if I can then move, continue to move with my movement up there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's right. Two swipes at WA, please. So I'll roll both of these, and that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
But the other one is a 15.
The natural 20 will hit, the 15 will not.
Okie dokie. Roll that one. So that is not very good. It is 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay, 14 points of slashing. As you just sort of slice in and then bring it round, and this time the armed figure lifts up this shield and just cling, as Timil's Wrath catches on it for that second strike, which is parried away. Anything else on your turn, sir?
That is my go, well and truly.
That is your go, and then we get to our resident Grave Cleric, Mr. Gravetusk.
Awesome. Right, I am going to move in 5, 10, and when I get there, I will look towards Ander, and there will be almost like this dark energy just shooting out of my hand towards him. So I'm going to cast 3rd level Life Transference.
Nice.
Are you doing that thing?
God bless you, sir.
Ander.
Nice.
God bless us, everyone.
Life Transference 48. So I'm going to take 9, 14, 21. I'm going to take 21 points of damage, and there's going to gain
health
42.
back.
All right.
That's almost put him back up to full health. That's ridiculous.
That's pretty great.
What ridiculous! My HP is so low.
Well, there is that.
I am on 76 as well, and
Nice.
with having felt that kind of cut, I will use that dark energy, almost like pull it back, to use Strength of the Sticks as I start to like grow as that happens. And up in
Your head
size.
just about grazes the ceiling at this point.
And I will
Look at that
then-
handsome boy.
I will then follow Dargon's lead, and I will action surge.
Nice.
And I'm going to
There's about to be
smash the
shoes
big
flying around the place.
The big shield on the floor, and I'm going to cast a 5th level Spirit Guardians.
Garrick's had enough.
As the ravens are going to start to flow around 15 feet around.
I really should have some shortcuts for these spells.
I want to say that the ravens are also buffed, because, yeah, 5th level.
They're all bigger. They're like eagle-sized ravens. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, that's not good. That's not what we want.
Alright, hang on. I don't want to delete the fucking...
Spirit
What an arse. Let's change that from that to a token. There we go, now I can move it around. Except it needs to come...
I
In
need
fact,
more
no,
dice.
stay that same size. Or would it come out one more? What's the radius around you?
15 feet.
5, 10, 15, yeah, so that would go to there. And we will make that a prop. Excellent. So Spirit Guardians is all the way around there.
That's my turn.
That is your turn, and what a turn it was! As Kirik joins the fray. We are then over to ZG, who is up in this top right-hand corner here, and they are going to... use a bonus action to raise the staff. And as said staff raises up, the lifeless body of K just sort of begins to shake and reanimates as
good.
a zombie rises.
Oh, that bitch is going down. Not in my house. I'm
Now
dead.
let's just... Indeedy do. So So we're just going to place that. I believe Kay was there, wasn't it? Yes.
He was by the door. Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
Zombie. Cool.
K gets up, hand comes down from Kirik, smash. K goes down again.
That's fine. That does also mean that ZG is concentrating. So that was the bonus action, and then the staff is going to point out. Need to put my pop guard on. It's going to point out towards you. It's going to go for Dargon.
It's for the best.
$15.
To hit me, no.
As this ray of dark greenish energy just cascades on past you and dissipates. So that will be ZG's go. And then over to WA, who's not going to move, but needs to
Wisdom
make
saving
throw. That is a grand total of 12.
21 points of radiant damage, please.
21 points of holy shit. WA is then bloodied. However, it is then going to make 3 attacks against Dargon. 2-handed swings with this longsword, which is ablaze with fire. First one is an unnatural 20.
Meets my armor class.
Second one is a 24.
Definitely hits.
Third one is a 17.
Misses.
So 2 out of the 3. So I need a couple of them bad boys. So you are initially going to take... Oh, that jumped out. Get back in there. 7, 10, 15 points of slashing damage. And an additional 2. What's that? 5, 10, 11 points of fire damage. And then WA is going to move half movement speed, which is great. Get out of the way. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and just sort of stands in front of the pew there just to get out of that range. That
attack
will
of
be...
opportunity?
You do.
Yeah, I'll take that, please.
Bothrid will also get an attack of opportunity.
She did.
Nah. 17.
17 is the magic number. Bothrid gets a natural 20.
Press the button, Dave, press the button, Dave,
Press the button!
So
That is 15 points from me.
bear with then. 15 points from you. I also need to go back and do something that I've forgotten. So 15 points from you. So then Bothrid is going to do 2, 4, 6. This is going well.
8.
7. No. 17 points of slashing damage.
And
which
they
is enough
stay
after
where
that.
they are.
It
If that
doesn't matter
makes a
anyway,
difference.
because between the two of you, as it goes to move, Dargon, you stab, and Bothrid just takes the head off of this creature. And what you notice as the sort of blade cuts through the head and you stab into the body, that body disappears into a puff of smoke. The helmet clangs onto the floor, as does the sword, and the flames die out on that sword.
That's a good question. Did my dagger disappear as well with that other thing, WB? Or did that drop when they did whatever?
Did you throw it at WB?
You know when
SB.
was it SB? Who was in the place south of me?
It's still embedded in her somewhere.
Okay, so I can't see it. Fine. No, that's cool. That's cool.
No, you can't see it.
That was what I was trying to get at. That would try and tell me something, but yeah.
Now, that would be WA's go. I, however, forgot the zombie. So it's the zombie's turn, who immediately is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw, which is great for a fucking zombie. For a grand total of 7.
26 points of radiant damage.
26 points of radiant damage. See ya! These ravens almost just stop in midair and they all just turn and...
Yeah, they zero in. They zero
yeah.
in.
It's almost like Spirit Guardians disappears for the briefest of moments as the undead enters the field and just... and then spread back out and begin to sort of swoop around Kirik as they usually do.
Undead
entered and left, yeah. It is then WB's go, who is going to take out a dagger and beam it towards Kirik. Kirik, are you concentrating on Spirit Guardians? You are, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Just in case you can't read that.
Really concentrating!
So that is going to be a 8 to hit with the first one. Then going to pull out a second, and that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, sure. The rune on my shield is going to glow, and I'm going to transfer that damage to SA.
Nice. Okay, so that's going to be 4 points of piercing damage to SA as the dagger hits you, bounces off your armor, but a wound appears in the exact same place on SA and begins to sort of trickle with blood. And then a third dagger's coming your way as well. For a 22.
Just hits, yeah.
So you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Concentration check from you, please.
8.
Oh!
Yep.
No, not you, not you. Jesus Christ. Bye-bye, Spirit Guardians.
Yep. That's gone.
It did its
WB
thing
will
against the zombie. We're all good.
It did. WB will then just stand. That is a 5th level spell gone, though.
Yeah.
That will be WB's go. We then got SA, who is not particularly impressed that she has just taken damage. So. Yeah, we'll do that. Where is it? Where is it? Please hold, callers, while I find something in particular.
Quick, Dave, do hold music.
Oh man, just jump out on me.
Across the whole back
was
of
expecting you to
this
sing.
room.
I don't sing. I press buttons, mate.
That's why I wanted you to do it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh boy,
30.
that looks bad.
Yep, pretty much. This sparkling purplish, pink, bluish, greenish wave of lights begin to appear, and I need pretty much from all of you wisdom saving throws, please.
Is it a fey creature that I'll get advantage on the save against? Is it?
It is not a fey creature, no.
God damn it. I'll use my inspiration then to have advantage. Thank you.
Okay. Buffrick's going to roll.
Oh, fuck
That's
me.
not going to do it.
Right. 4 and a 5. Cheers.
Bothra gets a 6.
Ooh, that's not going to be enough, but it was a pretty good one. It was 14.
14 will do it.
Ooh. Straight 14.
So, Under is charmed.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Bothrid is charmed. Kirik?
28.
Nice!
I'll take
Captain Insight and fucking
Kirik
Colonel
share
Wisdom
his
there.
wisdom saves with me? Can we not split him in half?
I would if I could.
Can we not do this as a group pass?
Kirik, as this spell is cast, Kirik's just going to sort of stand there in his giant form and just sort of... Really?
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah. And as that hypnotic pattern stays there...
Who cast that? SA?
no, vanishes. SA cast that, yeah. However, SA is now concentrating. And will then make an Eldritch Staff attack against Dogon. Come on, natty 20. Fuck, that's a 10. So that will be SA's go. Will it be SA's go? Nope, she's going to attempt to move. So she's going to attempt to go. And you don't have a reaction, Dargon.
No, I do not.
So that'll be...
And I'm not a monk, so I can't buy them.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30 to there. What the fuck is that doing? Oh yeah, that's the extra fucking... I'll put that up there whenever they reappear. It will then be SB's go. Yep, okay, so SB is going to pop out the corner over there, and there is then going to be another spell cast of this fey-like light just expands around you all, and you are all enveloped in this sort of violet glow. I need dexterity save throws from all of you.
Dex saves. Great.
Yeah, that's really bad.
I can do dex. 20.
17.
Nice. Nice.
5.
What's going on?
I mean, it just makes sense. You are an actual giant.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Bothrid needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Well,
Pride, Parade, and LSD. I mean, we've got it all going on here.
The two greatest spells.
Right, here's a question. I don't want to stitch myself up so I just made the save. But if I am charmed, would I attempt to save?
Question. Depends what charming does.
Have you been told what to do?
I might just be like,
a
bring it
charmed
on.
creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harm. But it's not the charmer, remember, this is not the charmer. So, with harmful abilities or magical effects, the charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
But it might
so
be
no,
worth
you would both
checking what the spell does. Because he might be incapacitated or something. The spell, the
Oh yes, the creature is
Whatever, isn't it?
incapacitated and has a speed of 0. Good point. Thank you.
what does
So I did fail.
incapacitated mean?
Oh, I did a Kirik on
incapacitated
somehow
means-
on myself.
No, it just means you can't take actions or
Incapacitated.
reactions. So.
Can't take actions or reactions. So you,
Oh, okay, so I made the
yeah,
save.
you're-
Just can't do fuck all. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so everybody
Sticks
except
chipping
for
in.
Kirik
would it,
made that
would it
save.
interrupt the charm? Sixth question is,
No.
would it interrupt the charm?
No.
Oh. A for effort though. Try to help me out.
because the charm is from SA. This is SB,
Yeah.
who's now going. So Kirik is outlined in this purplish glow, and that will then be its go. So that's SB. And we're back up to the top then to Bothrid, who can do fuck all.
This is not going well.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's
Or the
5
yeah,
against
failed
2.
save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated. And that does not end until after the minute. There's no extra save for that one, so I love that spell now.
I can't just save. I can't. Oh, motherfucker.
No.
And you've played a
Until
blind.
somebody
Somebody
wakes
I was about
you
to
up.
cast slow again on my turn.
There you go.
So you've,
Hypnotic pattern. Lasts for a
I
minute.
won that spell. I'm having that when I level up.
Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. So,
Chin me, quick.
with that, Ander, it's your go.
What level
can do
spell is
fuck all.
that?
3rd or 4th, I think.
It is a 3rd level spell.
Oh, I could get it. I could have that. I will.
Do fuck all.
For my turn, I'll just sway in the spot, singing "Kumbaya."
Ander's just there, sort of stupefied. Stupefied! Can't take actions or reactions. You can. No, your movement speed is 0, isn't it? So yeah, ignore me. Okay, ZK then is going to pop up and is going to send. Where's he going to go? He's going to move 5, 10, 15. Are we in range there? Yeah. So there's going to be 2 daggers thrown at Kirik with advantage. So, well, that one's going to hit because it's a 23, but we'll roll it anyway. Yep, so the first one hits. Second one is a 19 on the first roll and a 17. So
Yes.
does a 19 hit? So only one of those is going to hit. So you're going to take 3, 6, 7, 8... 12 points of piercing damage as this dagger and the second one flies off to a distance, and then there will be, what's that, 5, 10, 15, so that's 30 movement speed. It's going to hide again. Maths, there we go. Cool, that'll be ZK's go. Doggone.
Yeah. We're not doing so well here.
You're our last hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So looking forward to that TV series.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, both of them are bloodied up there, and she's got my fucking dagger. However, I'm guessing it's difficult terrain to get over these pews.
Yes, it is.
So can I get to here? I think I can.
I think I can, I think I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
30.
You can get to that one. That
Get
would be
to that one.
25 to get there.
Yeah, okay. And I can't get to the next one because it's difficult terrain.
Rather sort of
Fine.
climbs up on the pews and onto the next one.
And what? Whichever one is next to me, because I can't read him.
ZG, yeah, that's fine.
ZG,
I know which one it is.
I will metaphorically bitch slap this motherfucker into non-existence, hopefully, with my sword.
Okay.
So that is a 200 swipe. First
As long as you do it with the pointy end.
Yeah, like spin it round, smash it with the handle. No, that's an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. That is 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points of slashing damage. Not looking good.
Okay, and again. Oh, fucking bollocks. 16 to hit.
16 still hits.
Oh, God.
He's wearing robes.
Another 14 points of slashing damage.
Another 14 points of slashing damage. As you stab in, you can sort of see the eyes roll into the back of the head as if it's sort of dying, but then there is a as they seemingly come back to life.
Okay, last one then. Is an 18.
Alright then, one more time. I like as if,
An 18
as if
will
you
hit.
couldn't do it and you just went, I'll just do an extra one actually.
I just do an extra one just in case. It was more the fact that I then forgot.
So I'm not going to make you roll for this because literally came back to life with 1 hit point. So as you stab in and sort of you twist the blade and the eyes roll back and you can see it sort of go lifeless for a minute, but then you just pull the blade out, swing it around, and take the head off.
Yeah, because I was like, oh well, if I kill this one, I can move to the next one. I can't reach the next one.
So they didn't need to be concentrating
Jafar
again
is
because
dead.
corpse is already gone.
Return of Jafar.
And that wasn't the one with the dagger in them, so I can't get
Nope.
the dagger back. And that's
Not right now.
Magure.
That's your
What was
go.
he concentrating on?
The zombie.
God damn it.
Ugh, excuse me. Ugh.
Welcome back.
Can I bonus action hex?
Bonus action, yes.
Me.
Thank you,
I don't know. WB. I was tempted between WB and ZK, but I'll go with WB. So I'm now concentrating.
Hexed. You are. So let's throw one of them over on you. I love these little condition tokens.
I mean,
That'll
it's as
last
if you
all of
created
half a
it, now
round.
we're trying to get you to get your money's worth out of the token now because everyone's concentrating all of the time.
I've got so many more to use those. Use some other abilities. Okay, it's then Kirik's go. Now I just need to check a spell.
Have you got one for not paying attention? Because we could use that one quite a bit.
Yeah, but that needs to go around our faces, not the.
That's an overlay. That's an overlay.
That's an overlay. That is.
Some of you seem it right to not pay attention.
Turn
All
to
of the quotes coming out tonight.
page 294.
He's turning in his grave after that impression.
So, with
Dave's walked out the
That
room.
was supposed to be Snape, wasn't it? That was supposed to be Snape, wasn't it?
yeah,
Carry on, Kirik.
Terrible, Dave.
with that, my spirit guardian is going off, and suddenly I've got colour on me,
Glowing.
which I don't like.
Yeah.
I am going
It matches
to
your hair.
slap my hands together, and I'm going to turn to Dargo, and I'm going to say, "Hold on," and I'm going to pull my hands, and as I do, a tear is going to appear round here.
I'd like to think it was a more flamboyant clap than that, like a. It was like a flamenco dancer type clap. Yeah.
So around there, which should get everyone, including Dargon. Unfortunately, there's no way I can't. do that.
What's the radius on it?
Well, I'm going to cast a 6th level gravity sinkhole, so that is a 20-foot radius. So it should get everyone, including Dargon.
It doesn't. Actually, 20 foot. No, it's not 20 foot radius. That's 20 foot radius.
Oh man, I really need to get a
That's
sound
your
effect for
20.
gravity sinkhole, don't I?
But that's your 20 foot radius. That is literally going to get everyone.
It shouldn't get us.
It'll get me.
20-foot radius should
Casting it
end
there.
just
5,
in
10,
front
15,
of me.
20. Yes, it does. It's there. There we go.
So we've got another one
Cool.
to add to the list. We can't add up and we can't do radius.
It's really difficult because on these spells, like,
Yeah.
you have to discount the center square.
Yeah.
So I have to go out.
So I need everyone in there to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con saving.
Shit and corruption.
Hopefully I'm going to break at least one of the concentrations.
Mine, probably.
Dave, you just need to record your
fine. You'll be fine. It's only
vacuum
17 damage. It's okay.
for the gravity sinkhole.
Okay, so ZK, a wisdom saving throw or dex?
Constitution.
Constitution, sorry, I totally misheard that.
Constitution saving throw. 22 do it?
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna take half damage.
ZK gets a 14.
Oh, you're going to take half damage of 7d10. Fucking hell.
That's a fail. The fail on ZK.
Let's fail on ZK, then WB even. It's better have a fucking good constitution. Does. That is a 17.
Fails.
Love that, man.
Please roll a 69.
Okay then, SA and SB.
Nice.
SA for a constitution. No, don't fall out. Try again.
That's what she said.
That's a 17 for SA.
Fails.
And a 7 for SB, so everyone fucking fails.
Apart from Dargon.
Apart from
And
Dargon.
everyone apart from Dargon.
Yeah, I did. Fucking standing right next to the sinkhole.
I'm assuming they can't all occupy the same square, so I'm basically just going to go...
They will go to the closest possible place.
That's fine. So let's go...
One of them will go to the centre.
Two... We'll
I like to think
WB
they
in
all
the
get
centre.
pulled and smush into each other and then just fall into the next square that's next to them.
Oh, boy.
So SB can't really go any further. We'll pull ZK down to there, and then we'll pull this bitch down to here.
Oh, she
She's
gonna
100%
die.
that bitch. Okay, give me the damage.
Might need a Casio first.
Casio.
I need cogs turning sound effect now.
That is 44 points of force damage to everyone, 22 to Dargon.
Nice.
And if the people concentrating are still alive, they need to beat a DC 22 concentration check.
So right, they didn't have 44 hit points to begin with.
See ya.
They are
Thanks for
a
coming.
mess.
And then... Oh, hey up. Get in the hole. And then ZK.
I like to think somebody's going to have to sweep them up with a dustpan and brush now.
ZK's
Yeah,
fucked
they
as
all
well.
smushed into
crash.
each other.
They all like crushed.
They
together,
do just also like... Darkon, your
recycled
dagger
tin.
drops to the floor.
I was going to say that's the one thing that just pings out of it.
In fact, there's a pile of different items now that seem to sort of, as these bodies just cripple and crack and distort, and then all the bodies are disappearing in this inky darkness. The only thing left is WB, and WB is not looking happy at all. Very,
Not
very
charmed
bloodied.
anymore, are we?
No charm, no glow. Ruined my day.
Yes.
Oh, was that a concentration spell? It was that's not just set there now. Fantastic.
You do need to make a
Concentration
concentration
from
check though, Dargon,
Yes, of course I do.
because you did take 22.
And I
points
need
damage.
to.
You need
Yeah,
to
so it beat 11. Don't I?
It needs to be 11 or more.
should be fine.
Well, I rolled 11 on the dice plus 9. That'll do.
There you go. We're good.
Bingo bango bongo. So still concentrating on Hex, and with that, it would have been all my monsters. However, it is now only one.
Alright, props to that 6th level spell, but also Dargon just survived and kept a concentration on a 6th level spell. He's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Yeah. You
Dargon's
saw
bumhole
the-
is probably doing this right now.
You saw hell again, and you were like, "No, I'm going there."
Carrick, don't send me back there now!
Okay.
As the beard's coming off your face into the sink.
A little bit of wee.
Yeah, a little bit of this.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not like spoiling, a particular series, but when someone just goes, "Is this normal?" and just puts his hand away and just goes,
Or you could channel Grog and just go, is Captain Winky still there?
30.
Okay,
on my round, I'm checking. Maybe after the fight. Maybe after the fight, yeah.
WB is going to look around to see which is the most injured out of the lot of you.
Oh my god, the kilt.
Yeah, it's just cock and balls getting sucked into a wormhole.
The proper Marilyn Monroe things going on.
The inverted Marilyn.
No.
Stop it! I'm trying to concentrate.
If our characters did an advent calendar, that'd be Dargon's Mr. December, wouldn't it? Just like him.
Yes, it would.
With his kill.
Right, 2 attacks against Bothrid coming up.
Oh dear.
That's an 8 with the first one, and a 15 with the second. Neither of which are going to hit the third one, however, because it does have 3 attacks.
Sorry, did he?
Is going to be.
Did he get round me or something? No, did he avoid attacks of opportunity?
Yeah, he ran a path without hitting you.
Sweet.
Without going near you. So that's 8, 14, which I still don't think meets Bothrid's arm class. It doesn't. However, it is then going to use Second Wind as a bonus action. So you can all get fucked. Cool. We're then over to Bothrid, who's just going to retaliate. That's going to hit, because that's 70. That's 27 to hit with the first. And a natural 20 with the second.
Whee.
Yes.
I like pressing that button, it's good fun.
Yeah, I celebrate it even though Matt rolled it.
6.
I'm still like, yeah, the button gets me hyped. Whoa!
11 with the first strike.
Oh, blimey. Also, I need to update that.
11 with the first strike. And then the natty 20, which is going to be... Let's just get all 4 of my d4s, shall I? Or 4 of my d4s. I've got a lot more than 4. Okay. They're all going down the tower. 2, 5, 7, 10, 15 points of slashing damage. And then Bothrid will do his little bonus shank. For a 6. No, for a 21. Ignore me. Can't do maths. That's also going to hit. So that will be an extra 4 points of damage. Full damage on the little stabby. This creature still not looking good at all. All that hit points it just regained, lost immediately. And we are then over to Ander.
Not being happy about being put out of action for a bit. Sensing my opportunity, I'm going to sneak up behind the bloke and try and stab him in the back of the head, literally. So
now is your chance.
Like underneath Kirik's legs, and then move back.
Yeah.
Snakes around, looks. Oh,
slalom through. 22 to hit. I'm going to do my anime
22
run.
will hit.
7 points of piercing damage, and then
Which is
a
the
sneak
exact
attack.
number you need, but we'll go for the sneak attack.
Another 16. Just stab it through his head.
16. So, Ander Splinterthorn, how do you want to do this? Straight through the head?
Yeah. The bit that connects the spine to the thing, so the legs go limp, and then it just goes.
So it's almost like the scene out of a movie where this creature is bearing down on Bothrid, and Bothrid's putting up a good fight and cutting into it, but then Ander just appears from behind, sort of peeps around and shanks straight into the back of the neck. In your mind is just the huzzah for Nihilin as you twist, and this creature explodes into inky darkness. The helmet and the longsword on the floor.
Nicely done.
I didn't hit Bothrid at all. Don't need to worry about that. That is it. We are out of combat. There are a significant amount of bodies, or a significant amount of items, littered across the floor. Bothrid is going to sort of twist his head for a moment, almost like he can hear something, and he's going to go over to that pile of stuff where the gate spell was cast. We'll put that there for now, just because we know Bothrid's bloodied. So he's going to run over to sort of here, and he's going to sift through all of these items. And when I pull the right thing up,
Why do you insist on trying to send me back to that bloody river, Kirik? Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just felt like
It's
you
all
did
right.
something drastic at that point.
It was clearly a very good thing, and I was glad I was able to hang on.
Didn't hurt you too much, did I?
I've survived worse. Hey, Bothrid, you can see me dagger down there. I will go.
Bothrid is staring at something.
I'll just rummage through and try and find my dagger.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check, please.
That goes swimmingly. 8.
There's just items littered all around the place, and you sort of, I can't see, and you go to reach in to try and find your dagger, and Bothrid's just going to reach in straight away and pulls out this strange-looking wand. It's got like this. It's got a polished end, a rounded polished end, and then it's almost like two spirals of wood that just loop around each other before coming to a point. And he's just going to hold it up. Oh.
What you got there?
Just stop ringing in head. And I don't feel need to tell everything anymore.
Yeah. You had that?
Oh. Did I find something good?
What is it?
I think so.
And make me a perception check, please. In fact, no, make me an Arcana check with advantage.
Oh, ignore this roll then. Oh, 26.
You recognise this item, having had something very similar before. You would recognise it as a Wand of Secrets.
Ooh. So, Buffer this whole time was telling us everything. So
He was telling everything. He was not keeping any secrets behind at all.
Noticing that Bothrid is better, is Dargon still a homing pigeon after a stroke?
How do you want to test that is going to be my question.
Dargon, raise your left hand.
I do so.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
It could be better. It's a natural one.
Dargon goes to raise his hands and then looks at them, just totally confused.
Oh, no. Dargon's still fucked. You should probably keep a hold of that wand, though.
Is it important?
Well, it had an effect on you, so I'd rather somebody not get hold of it again.
Do I keep it or do you keep it?
I think give it to Kirik, maybe.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I had lost something, but I also grabbed a wand in the previous room. There was a ringing that called us to it. And I'm gonna come up to. I'm gonna pull out the wand that I have.
And did you hear a ringing?
Do I?
Not right now, no. You've not heard a ringing since you entered the Feywild.
And I don't either.
Nope.
Cool.
So you've got a wand. You found a wand. Bothrid has a wand. And I know we're looking for mirrors, but
Yeah,
is there any?
should we not just go and find those mirrors?
Yeah, I can put the wand in my bag of holding if you want, just so it's in our hands rather than somebody else's.
I think I will keep for now. Bothridge's just going to swing his backpack off and drop in the top.
Are the helmets magical or are they just decorative?
Make me an Arcana check, please.
18.
Nice.
All of the items you see on the floor and around you have some sense of magic coming off them. They are all magical in some way.
Oh boy.
Oh, so what happens if I put one of the helmets on?
Would you like to put a helmet on?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Learned absolutely nothing after 84 sessions.
Ander lifts this helmet with these huge, great, draconic-like wings that lead off. And what you notice now is there's a tiny red ruby right in the front, and slowly places it down over his head. And as it sort of, it shrinks to the size of your head, and your face is immediately in shadow, and your eyes begin to glow a very, very bright, vibrant red.
Do I look cool? I'll look to the group and say,
Or
"Could this be my new crown?"
Eladrin! Bothridge's gonna come, literally, sort of run towards you with his quarterstaff. A double-bladed quarterstaff, I should say.
Whoa.
Thinking you're the Eladrin.
It's just the helmet, it's just the helmet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, what's happened to my face?
it's gone all dark and red eyes and stuff. No,
Good red eyes.
Oh,
yeah. It's not his best look, I've got to be honest.
but nothing else happens. There's no. I don't feel weird. I don't feel the urge to kill everyone.
Maybe that's
Oh.
not one of the things you sit down and, sit with.
This could be a good disguise, though. If we're going in the Black City, I could just put this on and walk about. Nobody knows it was me.
It could be valuable. Put it in your pocket.
It has got a ruby. I will put them, all the helmets in my pocket, in my bag of holding.
There are 2 helmets, which you can add to your bag of holding as dread helms.
As
That sounds cool.
just before Ander takes out his helmet, I would like to expend.
You knew what you were doing.
I would like to expend the use of my wand to see if I can affect him with it.
So, as he's taking the helmet off?
Yeah. Just before he takes his helmet off.
Okay, Ander, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh,
He's gonna make it, but it will still be fun.
19.
You feel the corners of your mouth twitch. Almost like you've got this incontrollable urge to smile, and then you sort of... There.
Oh, this helmet's making my face twitch. I don't know if I can wear it for too long.
That's I wouldn't recommend it then.
No, I'm still going to keep it. I'll just use it sparingly.
Is there anyone...
That's
Shall we split the rest of this out to, put it in our pockets and then try and find our way? We made quite a ruckus there. We probably need to find the mirrors and... I say we, I mean I'm going to follow you to find the mirrors.
yeah, we could. How is everyone doing? I mean, I'm being completely honest. I'm pretty spent.
I mean, if
Bothridge's just going to point at his body. Like,
Yeah.
you can
if
see
I
all the
performed the
cuts and
ritual,
wounds.
I could create the protective dome, and we could stay in there for a
It's very
bit
true. It's very true.
if we wanted to actually rest for a long time.
Matt, we haven't had a dawn since we were teleported to. Yeah, okay.
Not that you know
I
of.
thought not. Yeah, I thought not. Yeah. But for the sake of magical items that recharge at dawn,
No.
we haven't. Cool. Yeah. I thought not, but my D&D Beyond said so. But I was like, no. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay charging forward, but I know Bothrid's pretty spent.
Yeah, I mean,
I just won't be.
I won't mind.
I just won't be as useful. So.
All of the swords, you know, the ones that were on fire, are they? Would I recognise them as flaming longswords or flaming rapiers, whatever they are? Because that could be useful to Glentwag's cause.
You would recognise them as similar to the rapier you once used, but they are longswords. They are flame-tongue longswords. So there are 2 of them.
I will add them to the bag of holding because I want to donate them to keep when we get back to Glentwag.
Okay. So you
I've still got that bloody rapier and all.
Have you?
I have, yeah. I haven't attuned to it, so I don't use it because I've only got so many achievements.
Did you re-buy one?
No.
Yeah.
Thinking I'll use that. I haven't.
You donate it as well?
Yeah, I could. I keep thinking I'll use it for when I get to things that I can kill with fire, but then I never know when that's going to happen, so I can't attune to it.
And then the BBG campaign is a demon, so.
So the other things you would now see on the floor, Dargon, you would now see your dagger, which you're able to pick up. You see what look like some wrist guards or bracers of some sort. You see a potion, which as you then, or a vial, which once held a potion, you see that is now smashed. You see 3 staffs, 2 of which very similar, 1 different to the other 2. And you see this sort of bat amulet, or an amulet in the shape of a bat.
I'm grabbing that.
Okay.
Do you want the
It
stats
just
as
goes
well?
with aesthetic.
We can always just give them to Mephisto when we get back.
True.
Do you want to take them, or shall I put them in my bag of holding?
Well, if we're having a rest here, I guess we could.
You gonna have a look at them
and try to.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can figure them out.
You know me, always happy for a little sit down. But if you guys need a longer one, that's fine.
So we're taking a short rest or a long rest?
I could do with a longer one, but I'm also aware of time.
Time is nothing here, really. I mean, we could be here 8 hours or 8 minutes, and I don't know how much difference that makes to Nyland. So if we need to rest, we might as well rest.
Yeah, also, it doesn't matter if we're quick or short if we're dead. So...
Very true.
Let's rest up if you need it.
I will ritual cast. I'll get a little crystal bead and I'll start filling about with it as I concentrate and perform the ritual to cast Lemon's tiny hut.
Okay.
Into this room, is it only one door and an archway, or is it 2 doors?
It is only 1 door on the western side, the big double door here, and there is a stone archway on the eastern side. Okay.
My intention is to hopefully try and move some of the pews up against the door to barricade it. I can work with Bothrid, but I also want to look in the room first and just make sure that we're not about to get, again, ambushed.
Okay, so I will say you look into this room as you're moving shit around with Bothrid. Let's just make sure that's on.
I would also use a couple of strengths of the sticks to just help with that and just move stuff around.
That's all good. Arse.
Which I don't have many of. I literally have just 2 left, so...
Cool.
It's 2 minutes of Big Kirik.
2 minutes of Big Kirik in heaven.
I was going to make a joke about, that's what she said, but then I realised that doesn't apply to Kirik, does it?
It would not be the case. Tall Kirik. Is that a... Ooh. Oh, yeah.
For some reason. There we go. So.
Oh, and I'm in a staircase. Brilliant.
Having finally got rid of all that fog. Dargon, as you peer through the archway, you notice what looks like some sacks of grain, a strange sort of what looks like maybe a birdhouse over here, and then a set of stone stairs which descends down. There are cages on the wall which look like bird cages, and then another sort of birdhouse / bird feeder here.
With birds in it?
Nope.
And we were being taken to the mirrors, right? Or were we being taken somewhere else?
He was. Yeah, he was on his way to take us there, yeah.
Fine. Okay.
So it must be down there.
Do we need to barricade or bar this, or do we just hope for the best?
I mean, it's a protective dome, so if anything comes out, them trying to get in should wake us up, shouldn't it? So
Okay. Yeah, let's still take watch. We can still see.
Yeah.
So. Well, certainly still hear them anyway.
Okay, so you cast Lehman's Tiny Huts.
Indeed.
As I
I have to wait till Kirik's not giant.
Yeah, he's gone smaller, hasn't
Otherwise he'll just be wearing it as a sun hat on top of his head.
So we'll say you move the pews up against the door, and then the four of you collect in the middle of Lehman's Tiny
I like
Huts.
that. Looks like a circus tent, almost.
It does a little bit, yeah. And with that, I think it's perfect time for us to take a short break.
Hello!
Yellow.
And welcome back. So, having defeated your foes, before we do that, hello to everybody in the chat, hello to everybody listening on podcast, hello to everybody on YouTube. Thank you very much for being here and supporting us. If you are live on Twitch with us now, 1,000 thank yous, because you are here with us as we do this whole shit live. So we love you immensely, but obviously everybody listening on the podcast, which is usually me as well, so hello to myself. But also those watching on YouTube. Had a few more comments on the YouTube videos, which is always good. So spread the word, tell your friends. Yeah, let's get the word out about how great this show is, because you know we love it. Hopefully you love it. But yes, back to the action then. So having defeated your foes and barricaded the door somewhat, you all then enter Lehman's Tiny Huts for a long rest. Now, are we taking a watch order? I believe we said we were.
Yeah, I think so.
Great. What is the watch order then?
I will take the first one because I'm okay.
Okay.
Before we all go to bed, I will take out from the haversack the alchemy jug, and I will take out the little cork that says beer, and I will pour everyone a nice pint of beer.
Oh,
Lovely.
Oh, you know how to get to a Goliath art, you do.
Well, I've never tested, so I don't know how good it is, but just OB.
Bothry gives himself hiccups.
There's about 8 pints for each of one of those, so, but I wouldn't recommend all of
Bothrid's pissed.
in one go. Bothrid just grabs the alchemy jug.
I'm so good fight very well. I need to watch the
Yes,
staggers.
Bothrid, yes.
I'm gonna sleep now. So that's Bothrid asleep.
I'll put him in the recovery position in
so-
case he's sick in the night.
No worries. Good stuff. So I've got watch order of Dargon, who's take a second.
I'll take a second.
I'll go second.
Okay, Kirik's first. Oh, I heard Kirik first anyway. I'll then say third is Ander, and the final one is Bothrid. Okie dokie then.
I daren't press the long rest button yet. I got the feeling something's going to happen.
Excellent. So, anything else you want to do before you bed down, or are we all done with the beer?
Yeah, my mind's on just keeping an eye out.
Okay. So you sort of, I'll say, Dargan, you sort of stalk around the edges of this orb hut, just sort of peering out, looking as weirdly all the candles dim. And that purple light becomes darker and darker and darker and more ominous around you as your companions sleep. Every now and then there's strange shadows that appear all over the place. Looks like maybe a figure walks by the window at some point. There is a golden stream that appears at some point, just sort of flittering around the room. Comes from the stone archway and then back out. But other than that, your watch passes with no concerns.
Okay.
Did you then go and wake Kirik?
Hey, Kirik.
So I nudge Kirik awake.
You
Hello.
you feeling a bit better? Can you take your watch?
A little bit, yeah.
It's a little darker outside the hut now, and I don't know whether I'm seeing stuff, but just keep an eye out. Nothing's really happened, but it's weird.
Will do.
Okay.
During my
Kirik,
watch, I
you
would
too.
like to try and look at this amulet, if possible, and see if I recognize it, or
Okay.
if I can discern what it does.
I'm going to say make me an Arcana check, please.
Arcana check. 10.
10. You can't tell what it is just by looking at it. The only thing you manage to discern from it is that it looks like it's made of a heavy-ish metal, but when you hold it, it feels very, very light.
Cool. Interesting. I will pop it back in the bag,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
Cool. So you begin to stalk around the edge of the hut, watching over your companions as they sleep. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, please.
What?
Love that sound.
7.
Oh.
At some point, as you're sort of walking around, the lights dim even further and you feel your eyes getting heavy. And you're sort of walking and eventually just everything goes dark. For the 4 of you now, while this occurs, there is a melodic, buoyant voice in your somewhat waking dreams. 7 mirrors presented thus. 7 gates a gift from us. 7 choices to be made. Only one to reach the glade. 7 mirrors for you to choose. 7 routes for you to use. All once lost must be found for you to be homeward bound. Kirik, your eyes snap open. You sort of have that moment where, shit, fell asleep, what happened? The room is still pretty dark. And you continue your watch, vaguely trying to get a sense of how much time has passed while you were supposedly dozing. But you continue on for a little bit longer, and then you wake Ander. Ander, is there anything you wish to do on your carry on?
Wakey, wakey. Just before I wake him, I'm going to try and use the wand again.
I'm going to say because he's sleeping. Ando, make me a charisma saving throw with disadvantage, please.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
I wake
as
him
you wake,
as soon as I realise that.
As you wake up, you can't get this shit-eating grin off your face. You wake up with the world's biggest smile.
Why am I
time.
smiling? I mean, the erection is normal, but why am I smiling?
I don't know this place. Hopefully it will go away at some point.
It must have been the weird dream I had. There was a riddle, and I can't talk like this, but I'm gonna persist. Did you have a weird dream?
Yeah, I did. I kind of fell asleep during watch, but
Don't tell anyone.
7 doors, 7 routes, and all that's lost must be found.
I got that. But we found Bothrid's. I haven't found mine. Dargon hasn't found his. What did you lose?
The ability to smile, and I go to sleep.
Oh, that's
After
terrible.
a minute, and your jaw muscles all relax, and you get cramp for that moment because you've been holding that smile for a full minute.
Oh, that was weird. He lost it. Kirik never smiles. Why would he lose that? I wouldn't even notice losing that. Weird. Okay.
Xander mutters to himself and begins to pace around the...
I can control the interior of the hut. I suspect Kirik has stitched me up somewhat, so I will make the bit that he's lying really, really cold, and everybody else is a bit quite warm.
Kirik, being a grave cleric, used to the cold waters of death, not bothered by this at all.
You can't go as cold as the void in my heart. It's okay.
It's fucking deep, man.
Oh,
God, even I feel sorry for
do what I
Kirik.
do.
Jesus.
Fill the void with stuff. That's what Andrew does.
Just make it like really like, yeah, you know, Caribbean
Jesus,
beach.
Kirik went full emo there.
Really unsettling.
God, on that happy note,
Alright, I'll make Kirik super comfortable. That'll freak him out.
you could have got... Yeah, you do the opposite. You make it, like, really warm. So, Andy, you continue on your... Stop it. On your patrol around the outside, or just the interior of this dome, if you like. Right, I'm not shitting you right now. I'm going to take a picture of this one. I had a D100 set up for these watches, and there was one number which I'd picked out for Ander.
Do I have to smile again?
No, I'm going to send you
Smile
that
back.
picture.
It's
You're
69.
gonna have to
isn't it?
put. You're gonna have to put.
It is exactly 69.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Anders going down on
Ander.
Bothrid.
as you are wandering around, in true sultry movie style, a very shapely leg appears around the edge of the rock archway. And then a very voluptuous, attractive woman in this sort of flowing purple sparkly dress appears, pinkish purple hair sort of extending down her back, bright magenta eyes and purple lips. She just leans in and beckons to you. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw at disadvantage, please. In fact, that'll be a straight throw because you have advantage against fey creatures. There it is.
69.
69. With my fey dice there as well.
Oh, I've
He's
got a
not fairly
9.
Save. Oh.
You got a 9. You are drawn out of the hut.
Oh,
She
fuck.
beckons towards you.
As I go towards her, can I also, you know, that dress I stole from the distiller's promiscuous daughter? Can I slip that on over what I'm wearing so we've both got sexy dresses on?
Just slip it on, and she smiles. Fucking love D&D. She sort of grins at you with this very sultry look, and she is going to lead you down the stairs.
Can I point out that as Ander casts the hut disappears as he leaves?
Okay. The
Does
rest of
it?
you will not
Yeah.
notice.
Yep. If you
Yeah.
leave the hut, you're the only person that can't leave.
Yeah.
Oh, soz it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the spell ends if you leave. See ya.
There we go. Styx just picked up on that as well. And you are led down, and down, and down into a stone room. But in the middle of this stone room is a bed. It looks like the most comfy bed you've seen in a very long time. Big circular bed filled with pillows and very comfy looking sort of throws. And she slides herself back on it and sort of crosses her legs one over the other, leans back and just pats the bed next to her. I need another charisma saving throw from you, please.
Oh, the Dryad won't be happy I'm here. Oh,
What you
fucking
don't
hell,
know,
an 8.
Stick, is the bed's going to spin. You are drawn in further as you go and sit next to her on the bed. And as you sit, she's just going to place a hand on your chest and push you down. She's going to swing one leg over the top of you and straddle you. And she's going to press down and bear down hard on you. And she bends
I don't
down.
know about Ander, but Danny's got to send me on.
And she leans down and goes full for it with a full-on tongue-filled kiss as the tongue sort of snakes around inside your mouth and you feel yourself sort of fall into the temptation here, and your body begins to give in to those primal urges. Clothes begin to come off, things begin to happen, and we fade to black. You
Joke's on
wake.
her, she's got hepatitis now.
You wake after a seemingly unknown amount of time. You are in a stone room. As you look down at the bed, you notice it looks like it's made maybe of algae, and what you thought were throws are these strange lichen rugs almost, if you like, or like mats of lichen, and there is the distinct smell of rot. You see a staircase in front of you. Woman nowhere to be seen.
But I can move of my own free will now, yeah? I don't feel drawn
Move of
anywhere.
your own free will.
So, I'm in the room on a moss bed, no mirrors, but there's a way out that I can see, I think. Okay. I'll get up from the bed then, and the first thing I will do is try and contact the Dryad and to tell her I've just been sexually assaulted.
Make me a charisma nature check, please. So if you're proficient in nature, add that to your charisma bonus, basically. Add proficiency to your charisma bonus.
26.
You reach out and you realise very quickly this place is wrong. And it's almost like you have to physically push your influence up as opposed to just beyond yourself. But you do manage to make contact. It is faint, it is quiet. And where are you?
I don't know. I was coerced into following this being who, well, I don't take this the wrong way, but I accidentally slept with her. But she forced me to do it. And now I'm in a room on a moss bed with nowhere to go. I thought I was going to be where the mirrors are. I'm lost, scared. And Captain Winky smells funny. I don't know what to do.
Arsehole.
Anders more worried about his penis and he needs some advice. This is what we've ascertained.
And get out of there.
What about if the door's a trap?
If it's your only way out, just go.
Okay. I am clothed, or did I wake up naked?
You are still, or you're reclothed. The dress that you had put on, Lilith's dress, is now scattered across the floor somewhere. Looks like it's been torn in a number of places.
Oh. The dress obviously had the desired effect, so I'll take her advice and say, hopefully see you soon. Break the connection and leg it.
Okay, you leg it up the stairs and you sort of wind around 3 sets of stairs, and then you break out into that room. I just realised I switched the map on Albert, didn't I? So my bad. Didn't mean to do that.
It's good we're not actually watching at all.
No, that's all good.
Listening to what the hell was happening.
So you run back up the stairs and you find yourself now in that room with the bird cages and the bird tables and the stone stairs behind you. As you turn around, the stone stairs shimmer and shift and become what you'd previously seen before, just a set of straight stone stairs that lead downwards into darkness. There's no longer that turn to them. You see the hut is gone. You see your friends now exposed.
If I was to wake them all up, would it cancel their long rest?
No.
I'll wake them all up then.
Not that you know this.
No.
However, you go and wake them up. And you all are long rested, even though Bothrid sort of sits up and what, my watch? Head. What? Should have more of hangover. Why not?
Did anything happen to anybody else on their watch? I mean, I had a weird dream. Kirik had a weird dream. But did anybody else get molested?
No. There were some weird creatures. There were some weird, like, shadows and shapes moving. That was about it.
Nothing can get in. We've got the dome, right?
Yeah, we had the dome.
Nobody had sex with any of those creatures, right?
Not really my thing.
No.
Oh. No, me neither.
Good
morning.
Insight check.
And make me a deception check. Kirik, make me an insight check. This is a good contest, this one.
Oh my god, 19.
27.
Cock.
28.
Oh! Dargon's there like, okay, great, whatever. Kirik, you're immediately like, something doesn't add up there.
Yeah. I can't lie to you guys, okay? After a weird smile that I couldn't get rid of, and then weird stuff was happening, literally, I got seduced out of the hut. I was led down those stairs, but they weren't those stairs, they were different stairs, if that makes sense. And then...
Sorry. This was a dream. Right, okay.
It definitely happened in real life. I mean, you can smell the evidence if you want, but no, it definitely happened. She had her way with me.
I don't even want to know what that means.
And then I woke up on a bed of moss in a weird room. The dryad just told me to leave. I left, and now I'm back here. And then the stairs turned back to normal. I don't know what it means. I don't think I'm hurt in any way.
Okay, should we or should we not go down those stairs?
My only worry is, as soon as I was lured away from the hut, you guys were vulnerable. Nothing happened to you, right?
I kept sleeping.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, I still don't bloody know where I'm going. Stupid.
Matt,
I don't know.
Did we finish a long rest? Sorry.
You did.
Yes.
Okay.
Which,
so I don't know whether...
make me an insight check, Eric.
Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been a new dawn for charge purposes of some items?
26.
Eric, you realise that if it was just the 3 that had done their watches, you should not feel fully rested, and yet you do. And to answer your question, yes. All dawn-based items have reset.
Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff.
I would have said that at the start of the... No, they matter start, and wherever now. I'll ask Bothrid for my shield back. For someone. For my shield
Bothrid
back.
probably would have given you that back last night, would say.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is, did they just do that to mess with me? Did she just... Were they just having fun? I mean, other than feeling used, I feel fine.
Yeah. Karma. That's what it feels like.
No, they must want something.
Well, I want to get out of here.
I mean, we all had that dream, right? And heard the same riddle. I mean, I only remember some of it because I could only write down some of it, if I'm honest. The main thing I remember is all you have lost must be found for you to be homeward bound. So what worries me is I haven't found what I have lost. Bothrid's fine. Kirik, have you found your smile?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so it's just me and Dagon left.
What are you
How do we go about? It's a little embarrassing, really. It's nothing major. The only what I have lost is the child's toy.
Why did you have
That's
a
gonna
child's
need
toy?
That's going to need some context because that's making me sound like I should be on a register. Okay,
Yeah,
so the only thing I had from my original child. Sorry, I choked on a bit of flapjack. And from my original childhood, I suppose, before. I'm getting choked up, not because of the emotional story, because I'm actually choking on some food. But it's actually playing into it quite well. In my original childhood, before the Eladrin, before Johannes took me under his wing, all I had from that was like a little wooden toy fairy that I've kept with me all my life. And that's gone.
Okay.
How the hell am I going to find that?
Yeah, it's like a needle in a stack of needles, that is.
I mean, it's possible.
You mean we can find it?
Yes, I think.
What I don't get is I'm perfectly good in combat, and yet I can't make my way out of this bloody room.
Yeah, I don't know how you find direction.
It's weird. It's like I don't know, I'm not okay with it. And yet, we've been talking about it now. So, I had a problem. I walked the wrong way with the pew when Bothrid went towards the door we were blocking up, and, you know, I'm just like, ugh. So, I'm knowing what's going on now. I don't know how you fix that. I've been smacked on the head a couple of times, and that hasn't helped.
Bothrid at that point is just going to bat you across the head.
Would that help?
Good to know.
I mean, you've slept, which is the equivalent of turning it off and on again. Has that worked?
Right. So, I'm going to walk towards the double doors. Do I walk towards the
Duncan
double doors?
turns and walks to the rock arch.
Brilliant.
Nope, still...
Someone's moved the door. Cock.
It's like someone's turned inverted controls on and who doesn't know.
Just some
How do you
random
fix
fucking
that?
thieves camp for something.
Oh man, do you imagine if I was playing a game and I had to just invert my mouse or something? Oh man.
That'd be pretty weird.
Right. I don't know how we fixed Dagon yet. But
Okay.
What you notice over the course of this conversation is that the lights slowly but surely get brighter till they're back to their sort of usual radiance. And again, you just sort of bathed in this purplish light, but a bright purplish light.
Do we have to search the rest of this godforsaken building before we go down these stairs? Do we even have to go down these stairs? Or can we go down these stairs, find the mirrors, but then realise that we can't leave them yet? Because apparently
Well-
we've got to get someone else.
technically,
Well,
we
if-
don't need to go home yet. We just need to get to the tower where we defeated the Eladrin to find the source before we get to go home.
Yes, which is what the mirrors will do. Is that not right?
Yeah, the Dryad said she might be able to help us pick the right one first time.
Yeah, and that's all well and good. You say, yeah. So I mean, I'm guessing what I'm picking up what you're putting down. That we may not need to find these things straight away. Apart from the fact that the two out of the four of us have found stuff in this building itself. So that's where we've got to find the other two.
Yeah.
Do we
Did
just
you
go-
say you might be able to help us with that, Keurig?
I may be able to help with... If you describe the toy, maybe even draw it, I might be able to get a fairly accurate location of it.
So it was carved from oak, and it was just a little figure standing on one leg in a dress with fairy wings.
Okay. What do you know? What the material of it?
It wasn't painted. It was just carved, like whittled out of wood. Not,
Do you know
not
what
painted.
what the wood was?
Yeah, oak.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast Locate Objects.
Nice.
Focusing on the object that was just described to me.
Think a wooden carving of
Okay.
Tinkerbell. Very much.
That lasts for 10 minutes, so we need to hurry up.
If it's a Feywild 10 minutes, that could be. We've got ages.
Yeah, it needs to be within
Keurig.
1,000 feet of us as well. So
Given you don't fully know this object, you've got a description of it at least. I'm going to ask for just a a straight or sort of a wisdom check using your spell DC or your spell attack modifier. Sorry.
Gotcha.
So make a D20 roll and use your spell attack modifier.
Okay, gotcha. Not great. Spell attack modifier 15.
15 is the number you needed exactly. You get sort of a nagging sense sort of just behind your nostril that up is the way you need to go.
Up.
Up.
Well, I'm catching something. It's above us, so I think we saw doors. We saw some stairs going up. So I think if we take those,
You did.
I can't keep the spell for too long. And I need to be thinking. I need to be focusing on it. So if we don't want me to spend any more
Bothrid's going to turn and say, stairs were outside this room. And he's going to start pulling the pews away from the double doors. Just like...
I'll go out and at least I can help do that.
Cool. Dargon walks to the stone arch again and it fucking hell turns around, walks back over to the double doors where Bothrid's gone, and gives him a hand and opens the double doors. And in front of you, you see a set of stone stairs leading upwards.
And up we go.
Dargon, you would recognise. Somewhat.
Oh, brilliant! I came up these stairs.
You came.
Yeah.
Way to commit.
All right.
I honestly, it's not hard for a
So
defense.
if Dagon always goes the opposite way to where he's going, it means he must have come down these stairs before, right?
I think we're onto something.
Dagon, look up.
I look left.
Oh, this is not the opposite. Because he'd look down. God damn it!
So the four of you make your way up the stairs.
As we're making our way up, I will also cast a 4th level Age on everyone apart from Bothrid.
Ooh, nice. Is that what we had
Excrement.
before?
Can't get Bothrid. 4th level means an extra 15.
15. Oh, look at that
Happy
number.
days.
Just a push and over 100.
Which is 101 for you.
101.
And that's Kirik is 130, 138.
138. 138, yeah.
Yeah, boom. 181.
Excellent.
So at the top of the stairs.
So as you are all at the top of the stairs, as I very quickly just create some fog, because I've forgotten to do that, apparently.
Yeah, that's right. I've got that many windows open, I don't even know it's there.
181 hit points.
Ridiculous.
You find yourself on a grand landing of sorts. There's a number of doors off this landing. There's some wooden pillars that stretch from sort of floor to ceiling. Kirik, you get the sense that you need to head south of your position.
Mm-hmm.
South, yeah, pretty much directly south from where you are.
Yeah, I would try to find, obviously, like finding our way through the corridor landing area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd try to guide us towards the pinpoint where I got the radar going.
Cool, sorry. You would not head south, you would head west, because I was looking at the wrong thing there. So you
I'll go west.
basically get to this door.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we've not got the map on screen, you head sort of all the way as far west as you can go, and you reach sort of the end of this wooden hallway, sort of parquet floor landing, and you find a rather ornate-ish wooden door, Looks like it may lead to a bedroom.
And did you recognise the store?
Sorry, just checking there, boys.
Yeah, I'm just
Can
going
you
to
still
refresh
see
now.
through the fog?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
You've refreshed.
Yep.
Yeah, refreshness can still see through it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
It doesn't matter too much anyway.
I'll just zoom in. There you go.
It's like real fog. We can see a
You
little
can
bit.
actually see through it, yeah.
Let me just do that. And then we'll do
Back again.
that.
Yeah, still see through it. It's fine.
Yeah. How bizarre.
How very bizarre.
Oh well.
Oh, no. Alright, I'll just do that, and then do that. There you go.
We'll pretend we can't see.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter too much. We'll just... I'm not that bothered about it.
I'm just
Cool, in which
going
case.
to try and line up all four. There we go. Anyway.
And did you recognise the store?
Do I?
Hey, that's the one.
I'm not sure why it's not working. Pressed a lot of buttons.
I haven't been on this floor of the house, have I, on my travels?
Nope. This is all new to you. And in fact, this is new to all of you, because Dargon didn't walk this way either. Not that he would recall anyway with this.
I was about to say, I came from upstairs, but I haven't got a clue which way.
Do you feel like
So
it's
what
in
do you
this
wanna
room?
Well, whatever I'm picking up on is on the other side of the store, so I will step to the side and I'll point towards it and be the one that's getting the doors.
I'd check if it's magical, but I don't want to get blinded. Sorry.
I will. Can I check whether it's locked by any magical means, or whether it's in fact unlocked?
You would like to check for traps. Make me
Yes.
a perception... In fact, make me an investigation check, please, sir.
I'll use advantage because I used my goggles of minute seeing.
Well, we don't need
Oh,
guidance, but
which is wank.
anyway.
I got a 1 and a 3, so that's good. 10.
Guidance.
D4?
D4, yeah.
D4. Add a D4. If you want to.
Yeah, 4. Come on. Nope. So 12. Still better than 10.
12. You don't sense any arcane traps. You can't see any mechanical traps, but you do know the door is currently locked.
Okay, I will then pick the lock, please.
Make me a sleight of hand check and add your proficiency bonus to it.
23.
You pushing the door open?
Yes.
You push the door open and it moves silently. All you hear is this sort of gentle... As inside you see not parquet flooring, but a bed of moss. A bed of grass, if you like, sort of. And now the fog won't fucking disappear. There we go. You can see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just literally looks like weird ass fog now.
It's a haze.
Go away. Don't know how to deal with that.
That's fine. We can still
It's on
see
the
through it.
end, so it's all good.
Yeah,
As
no,
in
fuck it.
the bed of
Right, okay.
the room I was in previously while I was...
No, the room, the floor is sort of grass and moss. Apologies, viewers. I don't know what's going on with the fog on Owlbear right now, but we'll figure it out later. You hear a gentle breathing, and as you look on the bed, there is a... Oh, way up. There is a figure there, laid on there asleep in what looks like some rather ornate, or not, regal looking dresses, or a regal looking dress, so to speak. Gently asleep.
I don't want them to wake up, so I'll cast Hold Person on them while they're asleep.
Fucking
You roofie someone asleep.
That is a what type of saving throw?
Wisdom 18.
Okay. That is a d20. As you cast Hold Person, you feel the arcane bonds take hold and then snap and break. As this figure then sits up and looks. Who's the first in the room? I'm assuming it'd be you actually, Ander.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just moved myself because
Yeah, that's fine. The figure's going to sit bolt upright, look directly into your eyes, Ander, and then it's almost like her eyes just sort of fog over, and her eyes move over to Kirik. Intruders! Everyone roll initiative, please.
Fuck. Sorry. I thought, she's asleep. It'll be... No.
hey, some good initiative to
25.
25.
not that good.
Ugh.
Bothrid's going to get an unnatural 20. Kirik?
17.
17, and then Dargon.
12.
12.
That's about right.
Okay. So as she sits bolt upright, her eyes gloss over and sort of the eyes just slip past Ander towards Kirik. She is immediately going to shrink down to size. Her form just shrinks. Because I'm going to say you guys are actually a little bit surprised. She's going to move over to... I'll say she's going to move over to here, so she's within range of Kirik. She's going to make 2 claw attacks. That is an unnatural 20 to hit with the first.
Misses.
And a fucking 9 to hit with the second. So you don't quite see where she's gone, but you then just hear these as these 2 sort of sets of claws scratch against your armor. We are then into combat order proper, and Ander, over to you.
Can I see her? Now she's gone small, or have I lost sight of her?
Make me a perception check, please.
$24.
Yep, you can still see her.
I will cast Enlarge on her. Con 18. Saving throw.
Very nice.
Shit.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's 18 on the dice, so she saves.
Fuck me.
Stays tiny.
That was a waste of a turn. Okay. I will then bonus action disengage over here.
Okay. And you notice as you move, her head doesn't even turn.
Oh. Shouldn't like half orcs.
Her head is sort of flicking now to Kirik and sort of peering through the doorway to Dargon and Bothrid. It is then Bothrid's go. who is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to make a perception check. Where is it? There it is. That is a 12. Which is not enough to see her. So he's just going to run into the room like, what's going on? And that will be Bufford's go.
She's in there somewhere.
Kirik.
Can I see where she is?
Perception check, please.
I have advantage on those. Oh, not that it fucking matters. 10.
Ooh. No. You've heard the claw marks, but you're looking around, sort of like, where's she gone?
The temptation to use strength of the sticks, so it's a large creature. I won't thus far. And where is she? I can't see. I will try to like blindly strike with the staff of healing.
Okay, roll with disadvantage, please.
It's gonna go good. Yeah, no. That will be a disadvantage, yeah? 12 to hit.
12 will not hit.
Yeah. Thought as much.
You just sort of swing blindly.
Yeah. And I will move because I see that Dagon is eager to come in. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
5. Is this a table? Over here?
Yes, it is.
I will go on top of the table to have a clearer vision of what's going on.
Like a rat you're trying to get away from.
Pretty much.
Alice, there's a mouse in the house.
I think I may have just figured out what I've done.
Hey.
Way.
Somehow enabled multi-layer fog, and I don't know how to get to the other layer.
Nice.
Anyway.
Does she take an attack opportunity?
She will do. Thank you very much.
No
As I
worries.
quickly try and figure that out. So that will be a natural one. So you don't even feel anything as you just run out of the way.
Great. That's my turn.
Cool. She is then going to... What is she going to do? Okay. She is going to turn to you, Kirik. And you hear this tiny voice from somewhere. You woke me! And I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
17.
Save. You feel your bones sort of begin to crack slightly as your form begins to shift, and then just washes over you, and you are broken free of that.
It's a low roll.
Okay.
I do not like that.
I just rolled a nat 20 on something, so don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I'm going to say, but
Oh no, the expectation's killing me.
cool. We are then over to Dargon.
Okay, I will, barge in like a, trampling rhino, get to Bothrid and be like, what are we eating? Do I see anything?
Make me a perception check, please.
Okay. Uh, 18.
No.
Nice. Oh, fuck.
Okay, so I'll do 5, 10, so it goes 15, 20, 25. I'll stop there, and I'm going to hold my action until either myself or Kirik get hit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack.
Very well. And I'm back up to the top. And
Right. Spells aren't working. I've got to try and find it first, though, I suppose, haven't I?
Perception check, please. The nat 20 was on her stealth, by the way.
28.
Nice.
You see this tiny little thing crawling up the table heading towards Kirik.
Yes.
Good.
So, what Kirik will see is me pulling out an arrow and seemingly aiming it at his legs. As I will use, because she's tiny, I'll use steady aim as well.
It doesn't affect.
And what you do?
Carry on.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Trust me.
You even have the sniper slow breath.
Yeah. 13.
It's that half breath out.
13 piercing damage. Sneak attack damage of... Oh, there's 3 1s in that. 5. What a crocker. What a bag of dicks. And then the +4 of 3 more.
3. Nice. As this arrow just and literally sort of catches her on the side. And
That's me.
anything else on your turn? That's you.
Nope. I can't
Bothrid
move
is
now.
going to see where that arrow went and is immediately going to rush over 5, 10. Yeah, we'll say 10 there, just because he can definitely reach from there anyway. Oh, tiny thing. And he's just going to lift it up to wail twice. It being tiny doesn't feel the need to rage. That is a 17 to hit with the first, which will just hit. And a 14 with the second, which will miss. So that will be a hit of... That's cocked. 3, 6. 11 points of damage initially. And then we'll do the little bonus stab in. For an unnatural 20.
Oh.
Which will make 4 points of damage. Cool. That is going to be Bothrid's go. Kirik. You now see where Anders' arrow struck into the table, this tiny little thing seemingly coming towards you.
We don't want to hurt you. We just need something that's in this room. Convince her to stop
Okay.
fighting.
Make me a persuasion check, please.
That's gonna go great. That is a 4.
Cool. Is that your go?
Yeah, it will be. I guess if I have an action, I will take the dodge action.
Okay. You're going to take the dodge action. I was going to say, you could ready an action, you can dodge, you do what we want there.
I'll take the dodge action. I do not want to fight this tiny thing.
Okay. It is her go. And in fact, Ander, I need a Constitution saving throw from you, sorry.
Oh,
That's new.
what for?
Guess we'll
We'll
find
see in
out.
a minute.
Oh, as I say, am I concentrating on something? That's what I thought. Oh, 9. Unless it's a magical effect from a fake creature of which I'll have advantage.
You are going to take 9 points of psychic
That doesn't
damage, and you become incapacitated with mad laughter for a minute.
Becomes the joke.
As Ander begins to cackle and just sort of then
Like Woody Woodpecker.
It's been a rough day for Amber already.
incapacitated right now. as you feel just something come up from within you and you begin to laugh hysterically and maddeningly. So that is on your turn. That should have been right at the beginning of combat, but that's fine. You are just now laughing as the rest of your companions seemingly sort of look towards you, but this tiny little thing doesn't even seem to notice you. Interesting. Yeah. Oh no, that's gonna be that. Bear with me just a second. Yep, no, that's fine. Okay, it is then her go, and yeah, she is going to attempt to turn and claw at Bothrid. I'm going to say that's going to cost her like 5 feet of movement to get over to where Bothrid is. She's technically still within 5 feet of you all, so you don't get an attack of opportunity, but just because she's tiny, she kind of has to move somehow. The laws of D&D there, which don't make sense. What am I doing? Claw attacks. Ugh, 9. And that one will hit, because that is a 22. So, are you ready for this?
You're ready for this.
That is one of them. 1, 6, 7, 13, 14. Fucking ones. That jumped out, so roll that one again. What did I say? 30, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 16, 17 points. Sorry, 21 points of poison damage to Bothrid.
Ooh.
With that second hit, as the claws just rake across Bothrid's body and just. And let's just double check.
21.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a lot of damage. Cool. Yep, that is her go then. Dargon, over to you. You can still see the creature. She's not attempted to hide this time.
Okay then. So yeah, I shall now take 3 swipes at a. I was going to hold off because of what Kirik said, how I attacked Bothrid. So just going for it. They are single-handed because I am holding my shield.
Mess her up.
Fuck her up.
Fuck her up. So these are going to be. Holy crap nuggets. So the first one's a natural 1. And then we have a 19 and then a 22.
Yep, second 2 hit.
Okay. So they are going to be single.
Totally fucking skipped over Kirik's persuasion check there. Sorry, mate.
Sorry. I mean, it was
I'll do that.
pretty low anyway.
I'll do that now. Yep, fucking fails. It was a 19 on the die, so.
Yeah.
25 points of slashing damage for the lot.
25 points of slashing damage.
Ouch!
And I will leave it there.
Okay. As the round ends.
You 3 naughty boys waking me up.
And we're over to Ander, who I need another Constitution saving throw as this laughter is still just ripping through you right now.
Yes! 19.
your laughing stops. Your sort of stomach hurts. In fact, no, sorry, that's at the end of your turn as well. So you are no longer incapacitated, but that's the end of your turn. So I thought that was the beginning. So my bad. No, that's the end of your turn.
Manic laughter.
Yeah. It is then Bothrid's go. Bothrid's gonna look sort of nervously over at you, Ander, and then goes in for the swipes again. It's gonna hit 27, 28, and we'll do the bonus as well, which is a 19. All three are gonna hit. So we want 1, 5, 10, 11, 15, 20, 23 points of slashing damage. Bothrid just continues to spin the double-bladed quarterstaff around. And she is, because I'm not going to try and put the token on her, bloodied.
Yep.
Kirik.
I will... Well, seeing that she's going to continue to attack Bothrid, I will snap my fingers and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on her. Attempt to, anyway. That will be a wisdom saving throw, please.
Of course it will.
Yeah.
16. 17.
Fails. That's 28 points of necrotic damage. No. Plus 5.
Sorry,
23.
because I forgot advantage on magical resistance, so that is a 25 to save.
Then,
Staring me in the face and I still
damage.
fucking ignored it. So no damage. My bad. Sorry. Fucking pissed all over your chips there.
That's alright.
Anything else in your turn?
Bonus actions. No, that's gonna be. That's gonna be it.
Okay. She is then going to look at Bothrid and sort of reaches a hand out as this greenish sort of streak of energy launches towards him. He needs to make a... Is that a wisdom or a con saving throw? Wisdom saving throw. Which is not good. That's a 4 on the dice, which gives Bothrid a grand total of 6 even, which means Bothrid then becomes a is going to become a small mouse.
That's not considered an attack, is it?
It is. Well, it's a spell, so it's not a melee attack if that's the...
No, it just says makes an attack against a target other than you. I'm just looking at Sentinel attack for opportunity.
I think if he had to roll to hit with the spell, he might. That would work. Wouldn't it?
Yes. Technically not an
Yes.
attack.
No, it's not. Is it?
No. So Bothrid is going to become a tiny mouse. And that will
Can he
be
rage now?
her
I'd love to see a little raging mouse.
go. That's her
Okay.
go. Doggone.
3 attacks single-handed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to roll that dice. That gave me a natural 1.
That one's in jail, bitch.
Jail. The fuck up. So 21
Mouse
to
spirit.
hit, 19 to hit, and 26 to hit.
Nice.
Yes.
Sweet. I did not hex before, nor shall I. 38 points of slashing damage from all three.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck you.
Cool.
Yeah. Actually, have we? Oh no, I can't do anything anyway. That's fine. We're all good.
What was your question? Because remember, checks are free.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was what we've seen things like all of us being transformed before, haven't we? Like,
I think this is probably your first instance where the polymorph spells worked, or maybe the second.
yeah, I mean, there was something that I got turned into an owl, but that was
Pretty
not.
sure,
We
yeah,
didn't
something
really,
happened
really
last week as
understand that happened. Anyway, okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
You just know that she's cast a spell, Bothrid's become a mouse.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I couldn't do anything about it anyway, but I'm actually going to leave it regardless. So that's cool.
Okay. Ander.
She is blooded. I will shoot her with another arrow using steady aim.
Okay.
Why not? Oh, this is 19. Nearly. 31 to hit. With max damage, 15 piercing damage. And
Shit and corruption.
Sneak attack damage of 15 again. And then the d4 of 3.
How do you want to do this?
It's literally, it's going to go through her and then into the floor so that it's just an arrow stuck in the floor with her in the middle of it.
Cool. So the arrow just through her tiny little neck. And as it does, sort of that ability that she was using then is broken as she dies. And her body expands out around this arrow. And there's just and as she takes that final sort of choking breath, the body explodes into rotten flower petals, or sort of like, you know, like leaves when they've rotted after a time. They float to the ground. In her place, pinned to the ground by an arrow through the neck, is the toy that you lost. And there's a ringing in your ears.
I will run over to it and quickly put it into my bag of holding.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
You
As you
feel better?
Matt will tell us in a minute.
As you walk over to the toy and sort of, you're going to have to snap the arrow around it because there's no way of really dragging it out of it. The head rotates all the way around, and this is a solid piece of wood, which is weird. The head rotates all the way around, so it's facing backwards now, looks up at you with these wooden eyes.
I want to go home now.
I don't think I want you anymore.
I want to go home now.
Nope.
Could you always talk? You
I
just
want
kept
to go
quiet
home
this time.
now.
Alright.
Put that fucking thing away. Weird.
I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it.
I want to go home now.
Alright. Fucking hell, I've got him in the... I've got somebody in there telling me to stab it and you telling me you want to go home. Fucking hell. Right. I'll pick it up, leave it in the arrow, and I'll just put the whole thing in my bag of holding.
Okay, so you put the whole thing, and as you put your thing in the bag,
Oh, jeez.
Am I gonna hear that
then-
forever?
nope, because it's in the bag of holding.
Oh, thank God.
So it's in a demi-plane. So we're out of combat. Bothrid would also out of mouse form, and he just sort of he's there for a minute, just sort of. Sorry.
There you go, Bothray. There's another one you can turn into.
Could always do mouse. Just a bit squishy. Don't want to get stood on.
Yeah, good. Oh, what? If I'd have stood on you, would you have died?
Not sure. Maybe up to me. No idea.
Just to double check.
If I turn into animal and die, and lose all life force of animal, come back to me.
Yeah, I still don't want to test it. You know.
So just to check whether it's still going, I'll pull it out of the bag. Just still go. I want to go home now. I want to go home now. Does it just keep doing that?
As you pull it out of the bag,
You will probably die here.
Oh,
you
that's
put it
worse.
back in the bag.
Should have done
Kurt, can we leave here, please?
that.
Yes.
Yeah. Hang on, let me just see if it gives me a better pep talk, and I'll pull it out of the bag again.
I don't think it will.
Love this. So as you pull it out of the bag, it's going, you probably will it.
You are ugly for a human.
Well, now we know it's talking bullshit. Put it back in the bag.
As you put it back in the bag. Cool, boys. Where are we going?
Are we going back to the mirrors now? Or are we trying to find what Dagon lost first?
How do we
Missing
find
what
out?
Dagon has.
I don't really know.
Do you think it's another wand?
Maybe.
You guys have done some pretty good magic and confuse people. Slow them down.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, both. Is that right? Yeah. Both my wand and Bothred's were on the level below us. So maybe, Anders' toy was in here. Maybe your stuff is also up here.
Okay. Should we just go
As
and
well as
smash
checking
it?
the rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, this is me going out on a limb here, Dagon, but you constantly don't really know where to go. Is there anywhere you feel you should go? If you just follow your instincts, do you think it would take us to the right place? Or if your
Yeah,
instinct
I
tells
would
us to
like
go
to
one way, we
follow
should go-
my instincts and walk in a direction.
What you notice is Dargon walks out of the room, walks along the corridor straight ahead, past the stone stairs, takes a right turn, takes another right turn, walks back along a corridor, turns left, turns right, walks all the way back round and comes back round to the door and looks at you confused.
I'll take that as a no then, Dagon.
Yeah. Not only did I know where I didn't know where I was going, I don't even know where I've been. I couldn't tell you. I can tell you I saw 4 doors, a lot of walls, and I counted, because it's as high as I can count, 17 tiles on the floor, and I don't know where they are. Maybe I need to follow you.
So you remembered quite a lot of information, just not where any of it was.
Yeah.
That might be a clue, but I don't know what that might be.
Can we just go to some other rooms and kick the door in?
Yeah, why not?
I'd kick this one in, but it's open. It's a bit null and void.
Whoa. This is flummoxing me. I don't know how to fix Dagon.
Can I attempt to walk to the closest door to me that's not open?
Make me a survival check.
Oh,
please.
hang on. Oh, no. I just twigged. I've got counter charm. And I was like, oh. It's only against being frightened or charmed, though.
It's 11.
And it's advantage on a saving throw. It doesn't dispel it automatically.
Okay, Dargon, with an 11, you walk out of the room. You turn right.
Yeah.
You turn right again and come to these doors. Which is most certainly not the closest room at all.
Absolutely fine. I'm over here, lads. Does the door look locked?
As you try the door, the handles seem to turn, and you push.
Awesome.
And you find another bedroom. Empty.
The other three have been talking about ringing in their ears. I don't have a ringing in my ears or anything.
Maybe a perception check, please.
I do have advantage because I'm holding a shield. Does this fit for that?
No.
No. That's what I thought it didn't. But it is a natural 20.
Nice.
For a...
25.
As you sort of close your eyes and focus on it, you're a bit like... Maybe you think there is a faint ring. Very faint ring.
Hey, lads. Lads. I'm close. Help me out here. Do you guys hear me?
I think so.
I'd say you're shouting that, that's fine.
Yeah. Look, I made it to the
Help you
closest
with what?
door here. You guys were talking about a ringing. I can ever so slightly hear it. So,
I'd say,
it's close.
Doggone, now you sort of focus in on that ring and you realise it's been there for a while, you've just never really paid it any attention.
Or it may have been here a while. But,
So you may just have tinnitus.
yeah, I could do, but can we just keep walking around until it might be getting a little louder? Because you said it got louder.
As Doggone shouts, a door behind you all opens.
And I told you not to shout.
Oh, great. You might
A
be able
figure
to help
steps.
us.
A figure steps out and just leans against the wall. Black skin, black hair, black eyes, black trousers, black boots. Just leans. You are the most unsubtle bunch I think I've ever come across.
Fancy lending us a hand?
Do I? What do you give me?
Oh, I like a good barter. Well, it depends what you want. I might not have what you want.
That's not what I asked. I asked what you'd give me.
We've already given this place enough.
Oh, nothing then.
No, I can give you something. What about a fancy helmet or a sword that sets on fire?
I have swords. Rather fun ones. No, the Duke can keep their swords.
What about
And the
a
helmets.
powerful amulet of the dwarven gods?
A what and the what?
Exactly, you don't even know what it is. That's how monumentous this thing is.
How about you give me something special of my choosing?
Well, I don't. Well, it depends. Will I find out what that is ahead of time? I've already.
A gift is a gift.
Doug,
I know, but I can't gift the gift if I don't know what the gift is. Otherwise, it's just robbery.
You'd know when it was given.
How about I give you the magical remains of a dead dwarf?
This intrigues me. How are the
Good.
remains magical?
Well, if I told you that, it would remove all mystery. You look like the kind of guy who likes a puzzle to solve.
Now you're learning, I think. I am intrigued by this. What you're looking for is not up here. There's nothing really left up here anymore, not since you got rid of the hag. And she was rather boring anyway. Her sister downstairs, much more fun. Good with a string.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
There's 3 sisters in total.
Oh.
I think you might need to find the 3rd. She has a penchant for shiny things.
Me too.
Look, I'd ask you where the hell we go, but it wouldn't do me any good.
No, you're about as useful as, well...
Watch it.
I was going to say a fairy with no wings, but...
Alright then. You were about to play catch, you were.
Let's not get ideas above our station now, Goliath. You may be strong, but you're in my world now. And my queen gives freely.
Where are we going, please, for the love of all that's, you know...
Well, I'm hoping our new friend here can show us, and then obviously I can give him his gift afterwards.
Look for the shiny things. I believe one of you has already found some. And that's all you're getting.
You found a room full of treasure. I told you to take me to it.
I did, yeah.
Oh.
Mortals.
Would you like a gift now?
That is not an option. I've given you the answer, so therefore I want my gift.
Okay. And I will give him the urn of dwarf ashes that I've been keeping hold of. That I didn't actually need him to near.
He's going to take the urn. He's going to open it. I'm not sensing anything magical here, Ander. Have you played me?
You don't sense anything magical? Oh, maybe you're not as special as I thought. I'll have that back, thank you.
Oops.
I will pretend to be really upset about that.
I'm not foolish, Ander. Nor should you seek to deceive or test me. You may have the protection of one of us now. We'll see how long that lasts. But then there is something about you now. Oh yes, this house has... this house has tainted you now. The Witch Queen has her ways. Enjoy that. That is a gift in itself. Run along, boys, before I introduce you to true darkness.
Kirik sounds tempted by that, I reckon. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.
He's going to step back into the room. We'll be gone.
Well, I think we need to head downstairs then. I think I know the way.
Yeah, well, look, I need to follow you, so please.
Cool. I will take point, and I will take my companions down the stairs and heading towards the room with the treasure.
Okay, you head down the stairs and sort of wheel all the way back round from where you remember, back down, and you get to this door. So the door where you were previously listened. And And as you walk past the lion statue that you sort of spoken to last week, there is a whisper about the room. Twice round and twice again.
I've been round about 5 times now, but thanks for your concern.
The eyes sort of glow purple for a moment and then, or flash purple and then fade. Kirik, are you going straight through the door?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Cool. You go straight through the door and you're into that sort of stone hallway. We'll say the 4 of you come out, and you would remember that it was to your left, to the east, where the stairs were that led you down. And you head down. You head down the stairs. Are you stealthing or are you just running down?
I mean, I guess both really being the way, Dargon being the way that he is, stealth isn't really gonna work.
Okay.
So we'll just go normally.
Cool. So you head down the stone stairs normally in your armour, both yours and Dargon's armour, sort of clink, chink, 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 as your sort of armoured boots step down the stairs. You get about halfway down and you can hear the voice.
Armoured boots to steal my treasure. Not today. It's mine. It's mine. Come on down. I know you're there.
And you all head down the stairs. And I then try and get the owlbear fog correct this time. There we go. So as you exit down the stairs, the 4 of you, and your eyes light up, and you feel as giddy as a schoolboy. As there are chests all around you, there is a mound of gold towards the back of the room, which is where you now face. You also now notice a distinct figure with their back turned to you. The skin is green and scaly and covered in sort of what looks like maybe roots and seed pods and lichen and just bits. Too much stuff to try and pull up. Wait for that to load.
Oh, guys, I'm so glad that I was being able to follow you, because this place is a literal maze. No way I'd have made it.
I'm just happy you
As
can still
you,
swing the sword.
As the 4 of you now sort of look, this figure turns, sort of hunched over, and the eyes are sort of moved up onto the skull. They're very bulbous. There's this thick, wide mouth. These sort of thick clumps of hair that's patchy in nature, as the head just sort of rolls to the side.
Come to steal my treasure, have you, boys? Not today. Not today.
Well, there's only one thing we need.
Yeah, we
Friends
won't
lost
steal your
something.
treasure if you fix our friend. That's all we ask.
But he's already given me so much.
Give it
I
back.
could give you more treasure in return for his whatever. Well, give him back whatever you took from him.
Oh no. What he is given, much more fun. Much more valuable. Trinkets are fun, but, well, that which makes us is much more fun.
Can I walk up some, I don't know, within 20 feet?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be, I think, there. What's it going to cost to have it back?
You can't have it back. It's mine now.
Very well. And I'm going to lob a dagger at her.
Okay. I will say with that then, because we are about 3 hours and 10 minutes in. As Dargon sort of withdraws the dagger and brings it up, this wide mouth just splits into a broken smile, and you can see there's sort of fungus or fungi and bits of roots and trees growing in her mouth as she's just going to let out this huge cackle. And we will leave it there for tonight and find out what happens next week in the Witch Queen's castle. So that was fun. A lot to combat, a few things there, some revisits from some of my favourite Fae NPCs that we've created, and these hags are a lot of fun to play. So I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, as you might have already guessed. Hopefully the players are having a lot of fun with this weird Feywild adventure as well. Feywild adventure. If you've enjoyed us, then please follow along. If you already follow and you have the capability to, we would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to us. If you've got a Twitch Prime subscription, an Amazon Prime subscription, then you can use that, and that costs you nothing. We would be immensely grateful and love you forever. The more subs we get, the more giveaways we can do, the more things we can start doing for the community as well. So your support is going to make this more and more, or all the better, going forward. If you're listening to us on the podcast, then please leave us a rating or review on your platform of choice. Every little helps. Help spread the word. Tell your friends if you're enjoying it and they're into D&D, they want an introduction to D&D, then tell them to go check out the earlier episodes where we were still figuring things out. And if you're on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button as well, so you get notified when the new episodes come out. Other than that, we of course will not be here next week, but we will be picking this back up on the 21st. So this particular video will go out on VOD on Friday. The podcast will also go out on Friday, so stay tuned or look out for that. But I think that is us for this evening. So once again, I want to send all our love and best wishes and all our thoughts out to those in the eastern part of Europe who are having an absolute torrid time right now. I know it's scary, but we are thinking of you. Stay safe, everybody else. We love you all. Thank you for joining us once again. We will see you in a couple of weeks' time. See you then.